So first, I will show you what you have to do with the options when you're recording. To minimize any lag, first go to the tools and then select options. Then the options in the general tab, make sure that you're not capturing any keyboard inputs, you're not capturing layer videos. That can minimize the size of the file and reduce the lag. The next thing you can do is to go to the input and make sure the record system audio is unchecked. That can also help. And finally, in the program tab, you can also reduce the quality by unchecking this box which says force region to multiply of 4. And you don't have to do all of these, and if you do only few of them, can help you with the lagging while recording. So once you finish recording, for example here I got 3 files. The longer the file, there would be a more chance of your editing lagging. The total duration of all the recording was almost 12 minutes, but I've had a lot of cuts, so I brought it down to 6 minutes. So now what you have to do to reduce the lag while editing? There is a workflow that works best. First, try to avoid adding any cursor effects before any cuts. Workflow should start with cuts. So go through your whole video and make the necessary cuts, and make sure the auto stitch is turned off. To turn off the auto stitch, you need to go to edit and then go to the preferences, and here you can see enable auto stitching. You need to turn this off. I found this as one of the major reasons for the laggings. Another thing that I suggest you to do is to turn off auto normalize loudness. This also would increase the chances of lag, which is located in the project tab. And if you go to the advanced tab, there is a hardware acceleration, which a lot of you probably know about it, but try different ones and some of them might work better for you. For me, at the moment, I am Microsoft Basic Render Driver. Once you're happy with the setting, then click on OK. So I have made all the cuts and I don't see any lags yet because I have turned off auto stitch and I have turned off auto normalization of loudness. At this stage, you should not add any animations such as zoom and stuff like that. So once you're happy with the cuts, then you can press Ctrl A to select all, then press Ctrl Alt I. This would stitch all together. Now, after stitching them all together, somehow the program is coded in a way that it stores all this information of each cut in the stitches. That makes it very hard for the program to communicate with the hard disk and makes it rendering and everything so slow. So the next thing after applying the auto stitch is to go to the cursor effects and apply the cursor effects that you would desire. Make the changes. Just to show you, if I now go to annotations and try to put extra annotations here, it's painstakingly slow and laggy, and I don't recommend it. You could try, you could put a few and it would eventually would become really slow, or after adding any zooms. But as soon as you feel that now start to lag, what you have to do, the trick here is you need to go and publish your video. So I got a custom publish. You can call it anything. I call this 0. Then click on finish. Then the project is produced into an MP4 file. Now you can close this, make sure it's saved. Then I'm gonna go and create a new Camtasia project. Click on new project, and I'll just drag and drop the MP4 file that we just created. And now it's all the stitches are gone. It's just as one file, and the editing should be really simple. So if I put anything here, I can easily move, I can easily increase, decrease the size, add a new one in, increase this length, move it around pretty easily without any lags. I can also then go and add zoom effects if I want to, and I can put any other behavior effects, cursor effects. I can add voice narration, I can do whatever else that you could do. Obviously, the cursor effect was supposed to be added on before you produce the video, and now you can add extra bits to make it. The quality would not reduce, the quality would still be high, and if you go here and share after the second edit, job done. I hope this video was useful. If it was, please don't forget to watch my other videos on my left and to subscribe to support my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.